I'll be going in order. I'll be going in the order which of you are in Stream Pro so that we keep the genealogies correct and we continue to build under each other and help each other make a lot of money with this opportunity if you see that this is a right fit for you. And if it's not, then we will do the refunds for the Stream Pro and for the team building portion of that. So again, we'll just take it one step at a time. And we did have over a thousand people on our team already in Stream Pro in 3 weeks, and we were adding a lot more. So it's going to take me a little bit of time to sift through what's going on. So if I don't get back to you right away, don't think I'm ignoring you. Um, we're just going to go in the order of which people came into the business, and like I said, continue to help other people. But with that being said, Dominique, if you will take it away and show us the presentation.
Hi, welcome everyone. I don't know everything that has happened, but I will say that I am very excited about everything that we're doing here, and we are all about abundance and prosperity. If you don't know who I am, my name is Dominique Barbie, and I've been online for about 11 years. And, and a lot of people were, telling me about Stream and different things like that. I came from a company called Tradera. All right, it was a three-leg compensation plan. If you are familiar with the stream compensation plan, the way that if you look at it and you think about it, honestly, the compensation plan here is exactly half, okay, the numbers of people that are required for Stream Pro. So the compensation plans are similar, only in the fact of there's three legs, okay, and basically it's half the numbers. The membership is $150 per month. Once you have three people, it becomes $50 a month for founders. Then once you become a manager, which is $500 a month, what happens is that's a manager is $500 a month, and that is three people who get three people or four, four, two, right? Do you want me to show the compensation plan, Jeremy, or?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so I'll just break down everything to you all. So with this compensation plan that you're about to see, I basically hit $200,000 a month in about 6 or 7 months. When this company came about, it's called the Prosperity. We call it Prosperity for short. It's called the TBR Prosperity Magnet System. When this came about, the owners of the company basically approached me and let me know that they found a way to make that compensation plan sustainable and that they wanted me to be the master distributor because of I had this team of about 100,000 people. The reason why we had so much success with that is the strategy that I'm going to show you. And with Jeremy, I'm thinking he's going to follow a similar strategy. So let me just share my screen and how it works. So far, this is the third week. We literally just got started. They just opened about 3 weeks ago. And I'm at almost $20,000 a month. Okay. And with this team that you have here, Jeremy is going to take care of everyone. We also got a special discount for this team. So instead of $150, we can get everyone in for about $110. Okay, so let me just share my screen and how it works. So let me go from the beginner. And we are going to be using AI technology with this system. I come from funnels and different technology. My husband is very technical. So what you're going to see, we're adding this team specifically is going to have a AI auto system on top of it. But the basic part of this compensation plan is very powerful. So it's called the Bureau Leaf Prosperity Magnet System, which helps people earn $500 to $250,000 per month. And with this compensation plan, I became the first millionaire in my family from nothing. Okay, I was working at McDonald's, making $7 an hour, and basically, I was 8 months pregnant on a beanbag, a beanbag. You know those beanbags kids play on. And I just said enough was enough, and I just decided to change my life. And that's when I got around the right people. And just so happened, this compensation plan changed my life forever. The only reason that they stopped doing the compensation plan 5 years ago with that company, which all they had was a Forex education platform. It was one product, Forex education. And it was just so many people, they just could not handle all of the people. And they just said, you know what, we're gonna let you guys get your last checks and we're gonna dissolve the company. So 5 years later, this compensation plan with is on the blockchain technology. So it's crypto in, crypto out, but I do have a way for you all here to use credit cards. Okay, so the power of Bitcoin. Can I get a 777 in the chat if you're familiar with the power of Bitcoin? Just type, give me a 777 if you know what Bitcoin is, because I want to kind of see what this audience, are you guys familiar with cryptocurrency? Does anyone not really understand cryptocurrency? Okay, so a few people understand it. All right, so I learned about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin when it was $400 a coin, and Ethereum was about 13 cents. And I understood that the times were changing. And when the coronavirus came about, I remember people running to the grocery stores and needing things. If they would have had just a little bit of crypto, they could be able to sustain their family. And I learned if you get one Bitcoin, you can become a millionaire. So that fascinated me. And for the past few years, I've been dibbling dabbling in crypto. And I basically invested about $7,000 into cryptocurrency about a few years ago. And that cryptocurrency in a time span of, I think about 7 months, grew to $250,000. So with this system, you can gain unlimited cryptocurrency. And I'll show you how that works too, right? So with this compensation plan, like I said, we had over 10,000 people making $500 to $100,000 plus per month with an insane stacking strategy. Okay, so it wasn't just the compensation plan, which the compensation plan to me is immaculate. It's one of the easiest compensation plans a person can create a substantial income, right? And the way that I did it, I basically did not take all the signups because I was just tired of joining programs where nobody would help me. They just wanted me to build. They just wanted me to do this and do that, and no one would help me. So I said, you know what? I'm going to listen what God told me to do. He told me to help each person, and we did 3 by 3 by 3. And this is how it worked, okay? So you guys don't have to do this. Jeremy is going to go over the strategy that he's going to do, but this is the strategy that I'm going to tell you, Jeremy, that I did, and everyone on here, right, that I did. Okay, so if you look here, look at these numbers, okay? So founder is 3 active members, meaning 3 personals on your link, okay? If you look closely, this is the active member section. 3, 3, 3, 3. You see how you only need 3 people through the entire compensation plan to reach $500 to $250,000 a month. And they will be adding a 500K and $1 million a month as we go. Okay, right now we are in pre-launch and everything is working immaculate, like I said, and I'm so excited. So founder is the first ring. 3 means that you get $100 off your membership. So it's $150 a month. And once you have 3 people, disregard this 3 and free. It's basically $100 off your membership. This is the first rank that everyone wants to accomplish. Manager means you still have those 3 people, but the rest can count from spillover, above, the side, front, back, side, right? And 4 people in your first leg, 4 people in your second leg, and 2 people in your third leg, which is $125 a week, $500 a month. Very easy. That is only 10 people. Okay, so if you guys are come from Stream, you know that you need, I think, 20 people to do the same thing. 884, if I'm not mistaken. You only need 442. Okay, so leader of 3 people here is 10, 10, 5. Okay, so it's half. Every rank that you are probably familiar with is only half the numbers. Okay, so that's $1,000 a month. Boss director is $2,000 a month. We have about 4 people at this rank. I'm sorry, please mute your lines. Make sure you mute your lines. Thank you. And so boss director is $500 a week. $2,000 a month, 30 in your first leg, 30 in your second leg, and 15 in your third leg. That's what that means, 30, 30, 15. Master is 100, 150, which is $1,250 a week, 5,000 a month. Royal Highness, this is the rank that I'm at right now. It's still 3 personals, 200, 200, 100, and that's $2,500 a week, $10,000 a month. King and Queen is 400, 400, 200. I'm about 100 or so people away from this rank right here, 5,000 a week. That's 1,000 people on your team. You will be at $20,000 a month. Okay. Grandmaster is 1K in your first leg, 1K in your second leg, and 500 in your third leg. $12,500 a week, 50,000 a month. Legend, which is a prestige rank here, that's what a lot of you on here will be able to create, especially with this team. with the strategy that I'm going to show you, 25K a week, 100K a month, only 2K. That's only a team of 5,000 to make $100,000 a month. That's insane in the network marketing realm. Okay, I've been doing this for over 11 years, and I've been in multiple companies where 5,000 people, that's maybe 10, 20,000 a month. So Diamond Legend, that's 8K in your first leg, 8K in your second leg, and 4K in your third leg. That's $250,000 a month. Awesome. So this is the way that I was able to, I think someone wrote on the screen, but that's okay. We are stacking 5,000 people, right? We stack, my plan was basically to use the link 3 times. So I only have used my link 3 times because you don't need more than 4 people on your legs, right? So I look down in my organization, I see who needs help, all right? We go 3, 3, 3, 3. This is why so many people say, Seth, can you stop writing on the screen, honey? Hold on 1 second. I think he's making it. He probably doesn't know he's writing over there. All right, so help your organization, and we look from left to right. This helps people. So in traditional companies, sometimes when a fast start bonus can be great, but it creates a person who's a really, really good, they'll just put all the people on their link, which is fine. Okay, but I'm just saying, with this strategy, it helped the team go viral, and people who never made money before were making money. All right, you do that in a strategic manner where you use your link and you go in your organization and see who needs help if you have extra signups. So I reached 200K a month simply by only going 3 wide and then giving the rest of the people who needed help, right? Spillover. So everybody within the sound of my voice on this call with Jeremy, right, in this group, you're gonna see people under you, and you can help place people directly under each other's links with no problem. You won't get penalized. You will still make as much money, like even more actually, because you can help a person way more. So everyone commits to 3. Everyone commits to 3 people. And like I said, I'm coming out with a marketing system for this team specifically. It's going to be amazing. All right. It'll take between 1 or 2 weeks. They're still working on it, but the system itself is already working. Okay. And they're just making sure everything runs for high volume, right? And with the AI marketing system, it will help people as well. And I also have a blueprint that taught over 10,000 people how to quit their job. It's a specific blueprint that I put together for this team. It has 21 days of content, 21 days of exactly what to do for anybody to create at least 2,000 to 10,000 or more per month. It's the exact strategy that I started with when I was working at McDonald's. So if you look at this structure, look how simple it is. 4, 4, 2. That's you, and then you help 3 people get started in red, right? And then when each person helps gets 3 as well, now you're at $6,000 a year bonus. That easy. 10 people. This means team A, leg 1, team B, leg 2. We call it leg 2 as well, and team C, leg 3. So 4, 4, 2. Boom. Let's talk about $12,000 a year, where you don't have to ask your boss for this. And you don't need a lot of people. 2, 10, 10, 5. That's 25 people. You're making $1,000 extra per year. Okay. Same structure. All you did was help this row get 3 more people, and boom. So here are some examples where we were on my team with that last company with the same compensation plan, 50K a week. This was Selena Jackson. When I met her, she had $99 to her name. And I told her, I said, if you want to take this serious with me, I'm going on a 90-day run, okay? And I'm serious about this. And if you want to run with me, run with me. I'm telling you, within, I think, 4 or 5 months, she hit $100,000 a month. My thing is this, and I'm an honest person, I operate in integrity, and I've helped a lot of people make money online, right? Here's the thing. If you're making money and no one on your team is making money, that's a problem, right? Do we all agree with that? But if you're making money and you help everyone on your team make money, it's the people who want to help themselves. That is what is key. We help each other. We're here together. Tiffany, she hit 50K a week. When I met her, she was making about $2,000 a month. Oscar, he hit 50K a month. I'm telling you, we had so many people ranking up to crazy numbers. People were making more money than they've ever made in their life.
Nice and straight.
And so 3, we're just following the structure of 3 who get 3 who get 3. The numbers take care of themselves, right? 3 who get 3 is 9. 9 who get 3 is 27. 27 who get 3 is 81. 81, 243. And if you all work together, you will make more money. And Jeremy is really big on helping people. So founder, $100 off. Manager, 442, $500 a month. And I hope I'm not going too fast. I don't think, because I think you all have a concept of this similar structure with the 3 legs. 10, 10, 5 is leader, right? 1,000 a month. If you're on this call, you guys, a lot of you will be at $2,000 a month pretty fast. 1,000, those numbers, because we can strategically place you. Jeremy will be able to do that and help everyone rank up like crazy. So 5,000 a month is master. Royal Highness is 10,000 a month. King Queen, 20,000 a month. Grandmaster, 50K a month. And then Legend, 100K per month. And Diamond Legend, 250K per month. As people rank up to these ranks, it will get higher. So with the AI auto builder that's coming out later, it's a 24/7 employee, explains everything for you, and it helps people get an extra 3 to 20 signups. I used to have an AI technology and I was paying about $200 a month. And I was talking to the developers and I said, hey, I have a team I'm growing. Can we get this down to $50 a month if it's a group of people? And he said, yes. And so that is being developed specifically. This is outside of this company for this team. So it talks to prospects for you, closes people for you. And if you have any program that you love, you can add 3 to 4 bonus programs of your choice. Very, very powerful. AI is next level. If you use ChatGPT, it's crazy. It's writing books for people, right? And so just imagine having an AI technology that helps you build a company, help you build your income, help you build your family's income, help you buy your new home or buy your house or anything, right? Your car, new car, right? So financial education. So these are the products, all right? It's digital. If you are familiar with this, digital products are viral. People are making trillions, if not yet, billions and trillions of dollars from digital products. You don't have to create a product yourself. It's already built in. And like I said, with that compensation plan that I was in 5 years ago, all they had was Forex education for beginners, intermediate, and advanced, but it was helping people make $100 to $1,000 a day just with the product. That was the secret of what it was. You can use this product, the Forex product, and make money. It's a simple course on how to make money with Forex. Then on top of that, there's a cryptocurrency education. I know a lot of are not familiar with cryptocurrency, but the world is changing and you want to start learning about cryptocurrency. And that right there alone, if you go to coinmarketcap.com and you look at the top 5 cryptocurrencies, right? If you were to invest just $100 to $1,000 in those top 5 cryptocurrencies from 5 years ago, and you did that every month, you will have at least between 50,000 to $250,000. So you'll get to learn things like that. Now we're disclaimer, past profits do not equal future results, but I'm just telling you a few things that I was able to learn just from understanding cryptocurrency and being at the right place at the right time. Like you all are at the right place at the right time. So binary options is make money in minutes. Okay. All these 3 courses alone, people can make money and use the product with. Okay. Now, business building tools. So there's also the How to Create Your Dreams by Berkeley. If you're familiar with Berkeley Institute, over 120 hours were put into this Manifest Your Dreams course or Manifest Anything course. It's in the back office. And it really helps people get to their next level, how to accomplish your dreams. And it's actually really, really good. Then there's the AI Masterclass. I cannot stress this enough. AI is the new trend, okay? Back in the day when I was in that company, it was called Tradera, by the way. Forex was the new trend. I was able to catch on to a new trend. And if you're not familiar with this, AI is the new trend. And if you take that master class, you'll be able to learn how to use AI for your benefit. I talked to my sister the other day, and she's in Indiana and I'm in Texas, right? And she told me, she said, Dom, I'm going to start a channel, a vlogging channel. And I was like, really? I couldn't believe it because I'm in network marketing. And I'm like, you're telling me this? And you know I've been in network marketing for years. And my sister, she's like, yeah, I'm using ChatGPT to create, let me know what to create content as. And when she told me that, I said, what's the difference between AI and just asking Google? She said, with AI, you can ask specific questions. It will give you layouts. It will give you content to create. The other day I created a content. I went to the AI masterclass and I learned how to create content to make an extra $10,000 a month. It gave me step by step what to do, and I was like, oh my gosh, if people learn this, I don't know who's going to have a job. Okay. So AI, I'm telling you, you got to get that down. If you do that, you're ahead of the game. So business training, we all know, all right, it's amazing to have a job, but it's always good to have an extra income, right? Marketing is one of the highest paid niches in the world. Network marketing create more millionaires than multiple different things. Okay, it's going to teach you how to market. One of the courses back there, I use Facebook and YouTube, by the way. I use Facebook and YouTube to make my first $1 million because I didn't know how to do home parties. I was embarrassed for people to come in my home before I have a new home now. But before then, I was embarrassed. So I learned social media. In that back office, there's a course back there. It's called Six Figures to Facebook Marketing. That when I went through that course, couldn't believe it because I was like, these are the things that I use to make my first $1 million on social media. All right. So that can change a person's life right there. And then there's the business and the social media content, business content, how to create a successful business, how to do social media, e-commerce, drop shipping and master classes, millionaire personal development trainings and insiders. And also you will receive, as a bonus for this team, you will get the BRPMS, the Beverly Prosperity Magnet System workbook that I developed, and I custom created it for this system. And it is the blueprint that I taught over 10,000 people how to quit their job. You will receive access to that. That alone is worth a lot of money. I've trained multiple people to reach 6 figures. All right. And that has helped them tremendously. So you all will get a copy of that. So that means when you come in, on top of what Jeremy amazingness, I mean, I don't even know the word, from astronomically amazing, spectacular and great, right? You all know that because you're here. You will be able to see, you can come in and say, here is what exactly do I need to do. Okay. A lot of times in network marketing, people struggle with getting leads. They struggle with inconsistency. They struggle with knowing who to talk to or talking to the wrong people. It's so many different things that people struggle for, and they will spend years struggling if they do not fix these things. So what I did is I learned that when I do things, I create 6 and 7 figure businesses, right? And there's a certain step by step process that I use. So I put that into the blueprint that you'll be getting, and it tailor made it for this so you can create a successful schedule. And I tell you this, I will bet anybody on here $500 to $1,000 with no problem. If you follow that workbook and you don't make money, I'll give you $500. Okay, I bet that to so many people, no one has been able to cash in on that bet because if you follow the things in the blueprint, you'll make so much money. All right, so also you can I have a strategy on helping people get started with Klarna, Affirm, and Sezzle, Zip, and these buy now pay later apps, right? So I say I'm a Klarna, Affirm, and buy now pay now later money app millionaire, right? And did you know that if you go to Sezzle, I can show you how to find some money. I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but if you go to Sezzle.com, Sezzle.com, you probably have $500 to $1,000 or more sitting there and don't even know it. If you go to Klarna, this is the Sezzle app right here, by the way. If you download these apps on your phone, you might find about $5,000. You might find $1,000. I'm not sure. But this is Klarna, Klarna. After this call, you can go look it up and see how much money it is. It's no credit check financing. And we show people how to get started with this program if they don't have the $150 to sign up. There's also the Zip app. There's the Empower app, Affirm, AFFIRM.com, and there's Afterpay, AFTERPAY.com. All of these apps, right, can pay for the membership, right? And there's a certain way to do it, which I learned from a wonderful multiple 7 figure earner, and I never looked back. I was like, wow, this can increase your income by 50 to 80% just by being able to offer this to people, which that's a separate training that I show people as well. So that's basically the gist of it, Jeremy. I'll give it back to you. Get started today, and like we said, we're gonna help make sure everyone is successful. So I'm gonna give it back to you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
You don't need. So guys, I know this was kind of dropped on you like it was dropped on me. You know, like I said, I won't get on the particulars on this call. I'll talk to you each individually as we kind of go down the list and see if this is a fit for you or not. At the end of the day, I know a lot of people we're excited about the TV because that's something that we feel like we could get outside of the MLM community, something that everybody does. But at the end of the day, we're all here to make money, right? I mean, it doesn't matter what the product is. I think we would all agree you'd flush the product down the toilet if it meant you were making money. And
Yeah.
so we've got a strong team here. We really do. Great people. And we're doing a team build. You know, together we achieve more, right? That's what team stands for. What I like about this is you can't go more than three wide. It's not a matrix. We're not talking about get in, do nothing, create a bunch of spillover. But you know, we have something here. I mean, if you're looking at like save clubs going viral right now, and I'm not here to squash programs, but making 50 cents a person or here making $50 a person. I mean, you look at that difference, and that's a huge difference. Yeah, it's a little more money. You get what you pay for, right? But a team of 10, you're making $50 a person. That's a big difference, right? Very realistic size team. You can make, you know, pretty serious income. And so that's what I'm looking at. And this just happened to be a very similar compensation plan to what we were building already. So to me, for what I'm doing with the team build and the people that we're bringing over from our other companies, this just made sense because it was a similar structure. But like Dominique said, you know, it's actually less people to make more money. So it's even better. And did I hear you right, Dominique? You were saying something about a $110 promo right now or something
Oh
like that?
yes, for this team specifically, okay. Instead of paying $150 in crypto that you usually need, we can get everybody in for 110. 110, if you have a credit card or a debit card, we'll get the crypto for you. We'll make sure everything is usually if you use a credit card, it's $188 because we have to pay for the crypto and buy it. But because of the emergency type of thing of what's happening, we were like, you know what, we'll do a discount for everyone on this team.
And
Fucking
so
crypto.
I was talking to James. I know some people don't do crypto, and so we could buy it from you via Cash App, Venmo, credit card. Is that
Yeah, so the
correct?
best way is to use a card on, and I can just send an invoice. Me and Embry and James, we have credit card processors. Uh, credit and debit cards is coming in about 2 weeks. Okay, they're adding that. So for now, we can accommodate this team and get everyone's crypto if you need it, or you can get on Cash App if you want to go get Bitcoin and just send it. However, that's the easiest way to do it for you all. But
Right.
the easiest way is crypto, or you can get Bitcoin on Cash App, and we'll get everything taken care of for you all.
And you were saying that they are going to be adding other alternative payouts like ACH, check. What are there some
Yeah,
other
so
alternative
for
ways?
the payouts, okay, so it's going to be crypto for now until they're updating the system for credit card and debit card. So that'll take a little bit of time, but eventually, yes, we'll be able to accommodate people. And the easiest way, even if you are doing crypto, is literally if you have Cash App, right? You can just send it to your Cash App and transfer it directly to your card.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Dominique. If you could send me this recording for our other team that couldn't make it, I'd appreciate it.
Or I will send this out. Thank you all.
Thank you,
Have a good
guys.